Well, hello everyone. I'm Adistri and today I will be showing, or let's say, today we are gonna paint. We are gonna paint a beautiful scenery. So, let me show you the things that we are gonna need. I'm gonna use two paints for now. Use a palette to blend the colors, a thick and a thin brush, some water, and the main thing is the art copy. So we're going to use a thick paper or we can use a sketchbook to make the scenery as the paint is very liquid. We will also be needing a pencil and a ruler to line up the edges. So let's get started with it. So here I have drawn two lines. For the top one we'll make a sunset sky. In this part we will draw some hills in black color, and in this part of course we'll make the blue water. So let's first squeeze the paint in the palette. So here are the colors which we need. We'll need red, orange, yellow, or even some tiny bit of gold won't hurt. Light and dark blue, some white and black. So first let's get started with the sky. So first we will add some water to our paintbrush and then take the color red. As you know, we always start painting from the top. Take some red, very little, dip it in the water again. Now start blending from the top. The red is a bit light in this one, well, it won't hurt. Dip with water slowly and carefully and continue the good job. Like this. Well, yes. So I have painted till this much. Now let's continue with the other color. First, dip your brush in the water. Yes. Now we will be needing another color. That is orange, because orange is the second shade of the red. Dip some little amount. Dip in the water again. And now see. Continue with the red. You can even mix the orange with the red so that the sky won't be looking like it has been added another color. It must look like the red is turning into the smaller or lighter its of its shade. You can add a bit more red so that it looks realistic. Now continue with the orange. As you can see, don't let the color dry very quickly. I have painted the red and orange differently, but it looks like I have started with red and the red color is transforming into orange. So let's continue with the yellow paint. Red and orange is a dark shade, so we will use a little bit only, but yellow we'll use a bit more. So I have painted till this much. Now we will draw the hills. Now we are gonna make some hills in the drawing. As you can see, I painted till this line. Some part of the paint must have come down the line, but we can arrange it by making some hills. For this one, we will be using black color. But first, let's do this C, because if we make the C perfect, then the sum of the lines of the C will also come over this, that we can overpaint with the black paint. So let's start with the C. We will be needing some paint for that one. That is light blue, dark blue and white. So Now let's dip the paintbrush in some water. And first we're going to use the dark shade. Okay. Now we will start from the bottom of the copy. From here, start painting. We will paint it very smoothly and we'll blend the color very much so that nothing is wrong in this part. See? In the same way, dip and paint. Continue with the good job. But the most important part is if you take the piece or let's say the paper of the sketchbook out and paint it, it's more easier and more blended properly. Don't rush in this part while painting. You must never rush. Like math, you must work in the process of painting, not the result. If you do the process correctly, then the result will be correct. We will do most of the part with dark shade of blue. And after that, when the blue hasn't dried, we will dip the color or the paintbrush with the lighter shade. And from the top, we will start painting again. Don't worry for the line because we are going to use black paint to make it smooth. But for the black paint, you must be very careful. Continue with it. As you can see, I painted all this, but some part has not been colored properly. So keep some water and blend it properly. Wow, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Now, here's the sea and here's the sky. So for the middle, we'll make some hills. For that, please paint brush must be very clean. So clean it well in the water. Take some black paint, the most important part. So look very carefully. Mix some curved lines as hills. It must be of different sizes. Some can be bigger, growing bigger, and some can be really small, like this. See? Now further down, the sea. Now we're gonna make a very straight line. Like this. Don't mess up with this part, you can do it very slowly. No need for use of water in this one, because if you use water, then the paint will be blended with each other, and we don't want that, do we? Yes, this is the formation of hills. So now this is the outline. Now let's paint in it. Whoosh! Yep, this is the one which I made. Oh, wait, this is not ended yet. We still have to make the sun and the sea brighter. I'm gonna use another brush for this one. Dip some white paint with water. Remember, the water must be very clean because the white get mixed very fast. You can add some water, treat it to white paint if you fear other color may mix. Like this. Now, make a very small circle. It's almost sunset. But if you want a bigger circle, you can make it. I'm gonna start with smaller and make it bigger. Like this. Be very careful with the hills, but don't worry if some white paint has been blended or mixed with the black. You can add more black paint to complete the hills. Wow. Continue to paint the sun. So as you can see, I have painted the sun with many layers of paint. Now for the sea, I'm gonna use some white and make waves. Just like that. Don't worry for this because we're gonna overdo the paint, blue paint on the white so that it looks a bit sea type. Wow. If you want to add birds, then you can. So I have completed painting the waves with some blue. It looks like this now. Here's the hills and the sky. Oh my goodness, look at the result. Don't you like it? Wow. If you do it, then don't forget to send us. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and click the notification bell so that you never miss the new and fun videos which I make for arts and crafts. Bye bye.